everybody, this is Alan Moore, certified financial planner and founder of Serenity Financial Consulting. Thanks so much for joining me. Very few people get really excited about saving money. Now, there's a couple out there that I've met that do really just enjoy saving money. But for most people, we'd much rather spend money today on things that we think will make us happy as opposed to saving for the future. Why is that? Actually, our brains are wired that way. You see, when you spend money, you actually get a rush of endorphins, and basically you get pleasure from spending money, and yet you don't get that same benefit whenever you save for the future. So the first step to saving money and to getting started is to accept the fact that we are not wired to make good decisions when it comes to saving for the future. So we need to be able to trick ourselves in order to actually accomplish this goal. So people ask me all the time, Alan, how do I start saving money? I've been trying and I just haven't been able to make it happen. So here are 5 tips that I usually give those individuals to help them get started today and basically trick themselves into start saving some money. The first step, make it automatic. Okay, don't give yourself the option of saving money, because if money comes into your checking account and then you have to physically make a deposit to an IRA or deposit to a savings account, it probably won't happen. It'll just get spent. Instead, call your HR department and tell them that you either want to contribute more to your 401k or you want to set up automatic contributions to a savings account or maybe a Roth IRA. They can do that for you and it'll all be automatic and you won't have to worry about it. It's a great first step in being sure that you're saving automatically. Another step or another trick is to consider writing down your goals. One of the hardest things about saving for the future is that we tend to forget why we're saving. You know, if you think about retirement, you're going to save for retirement. It seems so far away, whether it's 5 years or 30 years away, that it can be really hard to get motivated to put money aside for it. So take out a sheet of paper, write down your financial goals, and don't just write down retirement. Write down what you want to do in retirement. What are you really saving this money for? Open up some magazines and cut out pictures that represent what, that goal means to you. What does retirement look like to you? Try to find a picture. Put those pictures and those written down goals around your house where you're going to see them on a daily basis. And it will be a constant reminder of why you're saving money, because it's so important in order to help motivate you to actually do it. The next step is look at your accounts weekly. Most of us just want to ignore our personal finances as if we ignore them, they're just going to go away and all of our problems are going to be solved. Now, we know that's not the case, and yet we still continue to try and do that. Sit down every week, set aside time on a weekly basis to look at your income, your expenses, your savings accounts. Focus on it. It's amazing what making your personal finances a priority will do for your motivation in terms of saving, and you'll also be surprised at how easy it becomes to start making changes to some of your spending and your cash flow whenever you're looking at it on a regular basis. The fourth step is don't beat yourself up. Whenever you get started with a savings plan, you will fail from time to time. Go ahead and accept that. Just know that it may happen. It probably will happen. It's not an excuse. It's just a reality. But too often we let failures stop us from moving forward. So go ahead and accept the fact you're going to fail from time to time. You're going to have to get up, dust yourself off, and get back on track. Yeah, maybe you overspend on a date night or the car unexpectedly breaks down, so you're going to need to take some money out of savings. That's okay. Just get back on track as soon as possible. The fifth and most important tip is get started today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not when the kids are out of college, because guess what? There's always going to be competing priorities for your money. You've got to make saving a priority today. Call HR and tell them that you want to start making automatic contributions into an IRA or to a savings account or up your 401k contributions, whatever that is, but do it today. Don't wait. So I know saving is hard. Like I said, our brains are not wired to help us with this, so it can be really difficult to fight a lot of urges that we have. But it's something that you've got to do, and you've got to do it today. So I hope you can use these 5 tips as a way of kind of getting started and kind of building on what you've hopefully already been doing. So do you have any more tips to add to this list? I would love for you to share them, so definitely feel free to share in the comments section. So that's all I have for today. Thanks so much for joining me.